Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Skirmish, and I am back here at this little hamlet. And since I haven't found any other villages or the like in the area, I suppose I'll have to make this brie. So I wish to use it at a place where I could find some NPCs. So therefore, I will be building the prancing pony up here. Right around here I think would be the best place to start, and have the back of it along the hill, which would be consistent with the text. So I'll go there, and the front of the pony then will go right with this road here. So this road here then will be the road that eventually will curve and then turn towards the east. That actually, that's the east right here. So oh yes, right, it will curve to the west. Yes, it'll meet at the end, and then we have the crossroad, and we'll go west here to the west gate. So the west gate would be this way. And that will put this the road to the south, and this will be the center of town, which would be a good place where the potato farm and the well is located. And then I'll build a few more houses here to make it look more like a village. And once I do that, then I could put in a front gate and a ditch around it so that we can have thievery mischief done here on the south end. And we eventually get a road connecting up to, I guess the well will be our central location. So I'll have a well up here, and the idea then is not perfectly imitate the skirmish, but the idea is to set up a gate that we have to go through and a center of town, and perhaps put a town hall somewhere near the well, since that will be our center of town. So that will be building brie, and will essentially be our tribute to thievery mischief by building southern brie and building the prancing pony, obviously, for defense of the prancing pony. So that is our plan. So the question is how well we'll execute it. Now I have done a few things around here since last time. I did a little bit of trading. I even managed to get myself a little bit of lapis through all the trading, and then eventually fell down a crack that caused me to lose everything, so I no longer have my map. Fortunately, I did find some lapis since then, so we will be doing some enchanting today when we get further. Now, I have about 5 strings. Yeah. He just wants strings, and I have killed a few skeletons since the last episode, so I have finally gotten or spiders. Actually, I guess it's spiders that give you strings. Well, I do have some strings now. That's good. Alright, the cleric. I still don't have enough rotten flesh for him. Gold. I am completely out of gold right now. I did trade some to the cleric earlier. And he can give me some lapis. And right now I have plenty of lapis and redstone, so I really don't need to do any of those. An Eye of Ender. I'm not exactly sure what one does with those things. But a glowstone would be nice to have. So that's what I'll trade for if I'm ever in a position again to trade, but that means finding stuff that they're willing to get, and that means probably leather or something like that. So I have to work on getting enough camel. I'll probably be expanding my pastures and the like and moving them to some other place. But that's what's going on here, and that's what my plans are for here. I'll also be building a road. And the idea of the road is partly to lead me out to the gate and help with my bearings on the pony, but the other purpose I have for the road is to make it easier so that I can find my way here, because I always have a little tricky time finding it here. But alright, I am going to find my way out of here and get back to my current house, because that is where I like to show you the next few things that I'm working on. I'll see you then. I am back, and as you can see, I've got quite a pumpkin patch going on now. It's quite a large number. Right now I have more pumpkins than I know what to do with. Now I did make some changes over with the sheep farm. I had, in addition to that, did I put granite there? I did not mean to put granite there. Alright, that was interesting. Oh, I don't have a pickaxe right now. Well, that's a thing to... Right, I really should replace that with dirt at some point. But I believe you saw when I had that little encounter with a creeper. And, oh yeah, let me put this there. Alright. And another creeper later on hit right over there, which gave some rather nasty results. So I wound up having 2 creeper damage and lost a few sheep and things like that. Usual story of what happens when creepers run into your sheep pen. So I decided to do some rearranging on the sheep pens after that little problem. Not that it'll make it creeper proof or anything like that. But what I did, I decided to move some of the sheep. So I turned the 2 pens here, because I thought they were too small, so I doubled the size of it, got rid of the middle thing, and made this one only yellow sheep. And over here I did the same thing here, I turned this to only red sheep. Now the grays are still together. I have not done anything to that. I do plan maybe to split them up at some point when I figure out how to do that. And I tried moving the black and white sheep over to a new area, which is, this is where I put them. Most of them survived, though a few of them also got lost during the move across. But I found it useful by building the outside perimeter too close to there, so it's easy to get the sheep in there, but hard for them to escape. And I decided that's the easier way to get them inside the pen. Now here I created another pen, and in here I made some blue sheep because I've found some lapis in a mine, and I had plenty of it in there, and I decided that I could use some of that and get some blue sheep. Now I probably really should also get some magenta and pink sheep, since I have dyes for them. I just haven't gotten around to getting pens for them, but I don't know where I'm going to put them yet, which is going to be the real big question, because I have already quite a sheep farm here. I'm going to see if I can have every type of wool produced in this. So even after I might find another home or something like that, this will at least be my main sheep farm for quite some time, I'm sure. Now, in here, in addition to wanting to do some I have absolutely no grain left. Hey, how about that? Well, that's interesting. Well then, I'm sure that this has grown since... Well, that took care of the grain problem. So let's plant some more seeds and get another crop up. Now I'd like to try an experiment. And what happens if I plant potatoes in the front? Not sure what to do with potatoes, but I will add those also and see what happens. A little bit of experimentation doesn't really hurt, especially if you're not particularly desperate for eating or anything like that. So we'll try that, see what happens if I plant some potatoes. what else do I need? Oh yes, of course. Some dye. We could put this here. We'll worry about the... I'll hold on to the poppy for now. That's a weapon. I should have that ready just in case I am attacked. Good. I've got plenty of wheat so I could breed some more sheep. Good, good, good. I think I've got everything. I have only one string left. Oh, that's right. I made a bow. So therefore, I am down on string again. Because I made a bow. I made a minecart, which is for downstairs. In fact, in preparing the minecart and doing some power tracks is when I accidentally opened up a cavity below me and... Well, no, I didn't dig right directly under me, but I thought it was slightly dark in the next area there. I had thought it was just one down that was dark. I didn't realize, no, it was a 10-block drop into a bunch of zombies. And in fact, that's where all those noises I've been hearing all before were coming from. Now, what I wanted here, though... Oh, what did I want here other than grain? Oh yes, lapis! Because we are going to try some enchanting. Now, I have this diamond pickaxe also. So the diamond pickaxe is starting to wear down. I might as well see if I could enchant that too, or see what I can enchant. Back up to level 16. So we'll see what it costs and all that stuff since I haven't done much of this yet. So let's see, what can I enchant? Well, first of all, let's try my iron sword. I can get for 1 lapis, sharpness 1, looting 1, and sharpness 3. Well, sharpness 3 looks rather if... I would presume the one on the left is how much lapis it costs, and on the right is... Okay, well, let's see what happens. Or is this the number? I don't know. Let's see. Alright, so it says I have enough for 1. If I do this... Alright, so it's that... Yeah, what's on the left is the number of lapis it requires. For now, let us try... sharpness 1. And see what happens. Well, that only cost 1 experience. What is the 4 all about? Plus 7.25 attack damage. Alright, well, I have a better weapon at least. Now, what do I have for this? How about this diamond pickaxe? Efficiency, silk touch. Alright, let's... Well, since it's starting to wear down, I only will invest in... If it were a new diamond pickaxe, I might invest in efficiency too, but in this case, I'll just do it with that. So that gives me my enchantment for my pickaxe. Now, what about my... I am going to need a new iron pickaxe at some point. Okay, what do I get for my unbreaking efficiency? Okay. That's the minimum level you have to be, and I guess you lose a level when you do it. Alright then. Efficiency 2, efficiency 1. Unbreaking. Well, the way I go through axes, I think unbreaking might be... That will allow it to last a little bit longer. Good. Oh, and armor. I presume I can do this to armor also? So, let us see. Let's try my breastplate and my pants and see what that does. Alright, I need to be Protection 1, Protection 2, Unbreaking. Let's try Protection 2. So that will cost 2 lapis. Alright, now I see how this works. And I lose 2 levels there. Alright, I guess that makes sense. And then finally, Unbreaking 2, Thorns 1, Protection 2. So I get a couple other things also, it looks like. Oh, so I get protection anyway. Alright, that's good. And then this one is Protection 1, Protection 2, Fire Protection. Well, I don't have the levels for that. Alright, let's try Protection 2. And that's all that gives me. Alright. I think that's plenty for the moment. So now I have some enchantments. Now, of course, that did use up quite a bit of lapis, but it may work in the long run. We will see. Alright, now I've got the iron sword there. I've got my axe. Good. I've got that. Good. Everything's good. Oh, and it's getting late. Alright, so that's a little bit of enchanting. I showed you how my sheep are doing. I showed you the enchanting, and I showed you a little bit about what my plans are for the prancing pony and brie and all that stuff. So therefore, next time, oh, what will I do next time? Most likely, next time, I will be trying to build a road in order to get to Bree so I don't get lost every time I do it. And hopefully we'll see the results of these endeavors in our next episode of Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Skirmish.